Hi guys, welcome back to Metal Gear Survive, and very obviously not home. All right, now before we get started too heavily into this, there's a few things I'm just going to go ahead and throw out there. There's several theories about this particular game that I'm wanting to put out there. Um, Good Luck obviously knows he was looking specifically for my character or in the very beginning of the game. Now, that tells me that he had to have known this was going to happen. Now, in order for that to actually be the case, he definitely would have had to have known all this was going to happen beforehand, which means that, one, either we're in the future, we're not in some alternate version of Earth, we're in a future version of Earth, and the wormholes is just another form of a time travel device. Now, that being said, or he could have somehow be from the future or glimpsed the future himself. Now, because he said he planned for all this to happen, he knew every bit of this was going to happen. Now, that also being said, I'm thinking the creators of this game is trying to push this game as canon. And while you may originally at first say, no, that can't be the case, I believe that is very much the case, and here's the reason why. If any those of you that played Metal Gear Solid 5 knows that um, Snake is actually directly is injured right after this. I mean, injured right after Mother Base was sunk, and he was in a, or not so much as I'm gonna say it. If case, well, either way, it's going to be a bit of a. Well, no, I'll try to keep it spoiler free. For those of you who do know, it's will understand what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't, go play the game or watch the game, whichever your preference. Okay. Well, your character is injured, and I think he's in a coma for years. I can't remember exactly how many years he was in a coma for, and as a result, this could have actually happened in between that time period because in Peace Walker and Metal Gear Solid 5, there was you could research the ability to use wormholes. It was in the research tech. And not only that, but I don't remember I don't believe Zeke was ever recovered. We put him on the bottom of the ocean, but Mother Base sunk, and I don't believe we ever recovered him. Now, if that being said, that would explain my theory would actually be confirmed, almost definitely confirmed, if this weapon we're hunting for is in fact Zeke. So, I'm thinking they're trying to make this canon. And to be honest with you, with the way Metal Gear Solid is in general, it wouldn't be far fetched. I know a lot of people complain, gripe, groan, saying this is stupid. This would have never happened. I mean, if you guys followed Metal Gear Solid all the way up through the series, this is not far fetched. This is still well within the realms of what could potentially happen in the Metal Gear Solid universe. Now that being said, it could very well be a spin-off. But I'm thinking that they want this story to actually be canon. As it happened in between while Snake was in the coma. Okay, now that that's being said and my theory is out there and out in the open, let's get started on our mission. Okay, now I don't know how big this area is, because the fact that the dust is still present and we're supposed to be killing and we're actually supposed to be killing the Lord of Dust. I'm thinking we never left the original planet. Instead, we are on a different part. We just got moved to a different part of the planet, which tells me that at some point we were probably going back to our base. Now, whether it's still in a good enough shape that it's still usable remains to be seen. But I believe we will be going back. A graphic glitch. I'm sorry about that graphical glitch. What the? Oh, jeez. Okay, that was new. I apologize for the graphical glitch. I don't believe there's any way that I can avoid it. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. And I'm already a little bit too far into the recording to backtrack out of it because it's already saved and so on. Now, that being said, things seem we got a new type of creature out. Some creatures we only seen show up once. Oh, oh, ow. That's another one. Okay, things just got a lot more dangerous. I'm just glad the spiders are gone. I haven't seen any more of them for a while now. What kind of damage did I take? Jesus, let's sneak just in case. There. Okay. And now I have to be a little bit slower paced than what I'm used to doing. I do recognize this part of the map though. I think this is where we meet, or we're on our way towards Code Talker. Oh Jesus. Okay. Hunter's cap. The master key, if that's what I think it is, that is a shotgun attachment. There's another one nearby. There. I'm going after this treasure box first, but I don't see. Oh, we're almost on top of this guy. He's on this side, but there's one. Well, shoot. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. Okay. I should get my. I can cure this at least. We just picked up our combat pants for diamond dogs. Hopefully the enemies didn't respawn on the way back, because those plant things are annoying. I think I know where I'm at now. Yep, this is exactly where I'm at. Um, okay, I know where this is. So they did reuse the map. This isn't where on the way to Cold Talker. This was the place where you fight the flaming guy. Okay, so the master key is an axe on this one. Huh, interesting. since exploration really is kind of out the window at the moment, all we can do is push forward and see where it takes us. The thing I'm noticing though is I'm seeing a distinct. Well, no, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Good. Looks like we're back to dirty water. Well, no, maybe not. Let me see if we got a cooking table up here somewhere. Yeah, we do. All right. I forgot to bring food. I gotta run back right fast. But the most likely answer, honestly, is that, as to my theories, is that it's having. They're trying to make it canon, but the only way that they could make it canon is if all of this is happening in the future. The wormhole did. We're on the. It's not some parallel, but we're on. We actually were sent to Earth in the future because that's one thing they mentioned is they got a glimpse of the future at the very beginning. So I'm thinking that might be the case. But if we do what we're doing, that would explain the prologue of the game. We probably are not able to go home because if we go home after what after turning on Gruen, Gruen would probably do everything in his power to make our lives a living hell. Spike barricade, blade chopper. Like we got some new interesting stuff. The blade chopper, I think that's a trap because on multiplayer, I think I've seen someone use it before. If it's what I think it is, it's basically they take an attach a turn a lawnmower upside down and use it as a trap. And again, I could be wrong. Okay, let's see. I'm probably in around this area, so pushing forward a little bit further might reveal where we're going. Okay. What building? Oh, geez. Oh, um. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Ow. Okay, I'm shoot another one. Where's he at? Where's he at? I don't like this. Ow, he's gonna. Got him. Food, food, food. Okay, guys. Ow. I am going to cook myself. Wait, no. No more enemies. Come on, guys. No more enemies. Thing's called a tracker. That is not a new. That is not a fun new enemy. Let's see. Do I? I know I'm injured. Do I have the stuff? I don't have the poultice or the bandage. Just have to deal with the injuries. might work. It's my. Oh, sorry, train. Let me get that. Let me mute my mic.